and his team in Port Harcourt, who have in a very short time been able to organize this Strategists Dinner 2016. I offer my apologies to distinguished fellows here present and those who were not able to make it because of the very short notice that resulted from having to change the venue for our Strategists Dinner this year. As many of you know, we had to change the venue from Abuja to Port Harcourt less than 3 weeks ago because the Strategic Economic Forum that we are slating for Abuja, we encountered some problems and we decided to postpone it. Please accept my heartfelt apologies. But we have risen to the occasion, and I urge each and every one of you, each and every one of us, to have a wonderful evening tonight. I can assure you that tomorrow will be even better. It is also my privilege and pleasure to welcome our distinguished chairman, who in his own right is or has been an icon in management. So, we welcome you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Have a wonderful evening.
A very big appreciation once again to our very own President. We appreciate you, sir. Please, we want to once again welcome every one of us here. We appreciate all our awardees in the house. Can we please put our hands together to appreciate all our awardees in the house? We also awardees all the honorees in the house. Let's put our hands together, the honorees in the house. We also appreciate all the media houses here present. Les clapez la dem. Merci. And we appreciate all professional bodies here present. Please let's appreciate them once again. All professional bodies. And we appreciate all our guests here present and all corporate bodies that have been invited. And all our guests and inductees, we welcome every one of you. Please, wow. You know, it's because English was becoming difficult. I said I will learn other languages. And recently I had a chance of being in China for a show. When I found tried to iron my trouser. No, say they're correct. I go on my trouser, iron. And the show won't start. When they say, waiting now, wait, not my person will see. From the hotel, go to the up, we sit down there, market area, run, go find another trouser buy. So that we will begin dress up. As in a room, and run down, or enter the market. Now the problem is communication because Chinese people waited there don't understand one English. Me waited there don't understand any single Chinese. And on the street to the guy said, I want to buy trouser. The guy looked at me. I said, no, trouser. He said, I said, no, I won't buy trouser. Hey, the Suzuki. I said, no, the Suzuki. I won't buy trouser. Thin trouser like this. When I did there, they talk. My friend don't say no see me. Now he come there for me to see my guy. We go there and they waste time. Don't speak anything where the same language. The man will understand. I say, hey. And the man say, hey, the man will understand. I ain't go backyard. When you go bring, come out. Now we borrow, we bring. did explain to us, I said, no, I don't want river road. I remember there was a time we went for a show in Ghana. As we were returning, my friends were not saying they are hungry, it's okay. Let us stop in China and eat something. And waiting happened. I said, when they come from Ghana, we reach China, I said, make we chop, now they come. If not they go, they come, now they stop for it. So I said, okay, make we reach the Chinese, this thing we eat. As we enter inside the Chinese restaurant, we did there. They just bring out the menu list. All my friends, they go there before, so all of them serve the food. They just begin to come, put ahead, take them, give them, take them, give them. They have one look, they write everything for the menu, Chinese language. I don't understand why. But then I don't fall hand, as a sharp Port boy, I just look at, I also see the one where they write from down, that one long. Say, as this one long, it shows the food go plenty. I think that one was long, well. After small time, they brought food for everybody. They don't bring food for me. Even people will come after me. They begin to serve them. I said, today, I will fall this Chinese people hand. Now I said, what is the meaning of this? Why are you people treating me like this? What is the problem? I said, don't ask me a question. I came before these people. You have served them food. This man just entered now. He's already eating. Look at this small girl. Just came in now. You have served that food. Why are you people behaving like this? Why? I said, no, sir, please, can you? I said, don't talk to me like that. Today, I will hold their hand. He said, why are you people behaving like this? Is it because I'm not? He said, no, it's not like that. He said, did you take the menu list? I said, yes. I take the menu list. If I come and see this last one here, I take the menu list, this one here. As the man stretched and look, he said, this one? I said, yes. I said, oh, sorry, sir. But that is our manager's signature. Just say, yeah, you fool myself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move on quickly now to the opening remarks from the chairman, Dr. Daru Owe. Please put your hands together for the chairman as he comes to give the opening remarks. Well, the president, chairman of the Governing Council, the Institute of Strategic Management of Nigeria, members of the Governing Council of the Institute, the Honorable Deputy Speaker, River State House of Assembly, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will take a leave from the President, whose speech was very short. I know we've spent so much time. Every organization is established to achieve some goals. And for the goals to be achieved, we must be able to design policies that will be able to achieve those goals. This institute is aimed at giving the knowledge and skills to those who are members, who are fellows, to be able to design the plan of action, make the policies, line up all the activities that will achieve the goals. Like the President said, this country has been going through lots of problems. The solution to the problems are not with the head of state, they are not with the President of this country. The solutions are ours. And therefore, those of you who are going to be made fellows today, while congratulating you in your investiture, it is also a challenge to you that you must contribute in providing solutions to the problems of this country. I must say that the problems of this country have persisted because our solutions have not reached the critical minimum effort. We have not made the critical minimum effort in this country, and that's why the solution, we've not got our problem solved. If we have reached the critical minimum effort, we will have a sustained growth, sustained progress in this country. And therefore, what one is suggesting is that we should leave out our tired, what I call tired solutions, tired models, and look for something new. I want to congratulate you once more, and I hope we have a very good celebration. Thank you. Thank you very much, our very own chairman. Please, let's put our hands together for the wonderful chairman. I love this. This is one way to show that these are business-minded people. Small talk, plenty actions. You just go straight to the point. Some people will talk, Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. All right, out of our now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have the guest lecture. We have gotten one of the seasoned professional and registrar, Nigerian Air Force School of Finance and Account. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not a small something. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome, and he's also the past registrar of ISMN. Let's welcome our very own Yemi Mapadero, FSN. Please put your hands together for him.
Mr. President, sir, the chairman of the occasion, the chairman, ISMN body and board of fellows, members of ISMN Government Council, past and present, distinguished fellows of the Institute, tonight investees, members and associates of the Institute, invited guests, gentlemen of the fourth estate of the realm, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. The task I have tonight is a very simple one, because there are two very important things that we need to do tonight. The first one is to invest the new fellows in waiting with their titles of Fellows of Institute of Strategic Management Nigeria. And the second one, which is equally critical, is to wine and dine. Let me start by thanking the organizers for the privilege given to me to stand here tonight. For me, it is a distinction that I have been conferred with this honor to address us tonight. I'm not going to be here for more than 10 minutes, because like I said, not only is the day fast spent, but we have some very important things that we want to do. But before we go home today, both the president of the Institute and the chairman of the occasion have alluded to the fact that you and I must be part of the solution to the myriad of challenges confronting Nigeria. Now, the theme that the organizers have chosen for tonight, effective social-political re-engineering, strategic imperatives for stakeholder mobilization, is very germane. For some time now, I dare say since after the end of the Civil War, there have been hymns and cries about restructuring the polity. But not much attention has been given to the social aspect of re-engineering. And that is why what ISMN is doing tonight is novel. My assignment tonight may appear arduous, but I intend to render it as simple as possible due to the time constraint. This will, however, be without prejudicing the importance attached to the theme by the organizers. This theme correctly assumes that there is something fundamentally wrong with the social political architecture of the geographical expression called Nigeria. It also assumes, again correctly, that there is a need to have a critical mass of people with a common sense of purpose who will go to work for carrying out the necessary redesign and reconstruction of the nation of our dreams. Most importantly, and this is instructive, the organizers of this event through this day have expressed their preference for the Nigerian nation to remain united under conditions that will ensure justice, fairness, equity, prosperity, and ultimately greatness. I share this sentiment and have good reasons to do so. Nigeria is blessed with all the ingredients for greatness. Natural, climatic, and human resources are in impressive supply. The Nigerian spirit, which many of us have played down in favor of the so-called Nigerian factor, is acknowledged all over the world. Our drive, resilience, and single-minded pursuit of personal goals are second to none. Why then have we refused to fulfill our great potentials as a nation? The answer lies in you and I. What is the state of the nation today? Today, instead of fulfilling our founding fathers' dreams of a strong, united nation that provides leadership for the rest of Africa, we are struggling with so many socio-political malaise, manifesting in the form of prohibitive cost of governance, corruption, inequitable distribution of national wealth, ethnicity, religious bigotry, and lately, insurgency, kidnapping, millions of X-men, cattle rusting, and the destruction of economic infrastructure. All of these are signs of a fragmented and unstable nation. Since the end of the Nigerian Civil War in 1970, successive governments have inaugurated several programs aimed at correcting observed disequilibrium in the system. In 1970, General Yakubu Gowon and the Supreme Military Council introduced the 3 R's of reconstruction, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. Reconciliation, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. The program was aimed primarily at restoring the country to the path of nationhood, which was badly damaged by the events leading to the eventual outbreak of the Civil War. The modest success achieved by this program could not, however, be sustained, as that regime was itself sacked for not keeping faith with its own transition to civil rule program. At the advent of the Second Republic in 1979, the Alhaji Shehu Shagari-led federal government introduced the Ethical Revolution program aimed at promoting proper work ethics, particularly among public officials. This attempt at behavioral reform was then on arrival, as the promoters were anything but exemplary in their conduct as political leaders. Indeed, political leaders of that time were held vicariously liable for the then fledgling corruption, which manifested as 10% kickbacks, fraudulent mobilization fees, import license scam, etc., etc. This prepared the vital ground for the truncation of the Second Republic by the military in 1983. In 1984, the military junta headed by Major General Muhammadu Buhari and Brigadier General Tunde Idiamo, the first and only time in Nigerian history that the military regime was perceived to be jointly headed by 2 presidents, gifted us the war against indiscipline program, which forcefully coerced Nigerians to behave decently in public. It is no longer news that government should become unpopular due to serial human rights violations in the guise of enforcing discipline. The long limits of that government was sounded in 1985 when it was overthrown in the palace. The next attempt to address the issue of social order was the mass mobilization for social and economic recovery under General Ibrahim. His style was a radical departure from the preceding regime as he employed persuasion rather than coercion to achieve the objective of social and economic engineering. This effort would easily have been as successful as it was dramatic and entertaining. But the protagonists were themselves wallowing in absolute corruption, at least in the estimation of the populace. The Good People Great Nation project of the late Maria Rajah was submitted to 50 months, and the diminishing relevance of the project's chief promoter, the late Professor Laura Okoye, in his successor to doctoral administration. Today, the war against indiscipline has resurrected under a new synonym. Change begins with me. How far and where this new initiative can go is yet to be seen. Besides the highlighted attempts at social reorientation by past administrations, civil society organizations and ethnic nationalities have themselves cried out
this man,
on the need for political
when they
reforms
were
in the country.
record person.
They believe that no developmental effort
sharp,
can succeed sustainably without being destroyed to protect underdevelopment in parts of the country. Why is the call for succession gaining traction? Why are manipulated for so long? There is no ownership of banking like the people. Hence, they hold the country no commitment. How can we overcome this challenge? The theme of tonight's program is suggesting to us that we need to depend on the contribution of every stakeholder in the Nigerian project. And who are these stakeholders? The children and youth. They constitute over 70% of the Nigerian population. And that in itself is a strength. The women, professional groups, religious institutions, ethnic nationalities, special people with disabilities. All of these people have roles to play in formulating appropriate strategies that will make Nigeria to realize its potential. What is the second thing we need to do? We need to formulate a grand strategy with inputs from all stakeholders. And the first step we need to take along this line is to ask ourselves the question, what vision should we pursue as a nation? I can say tonight that if I give you an assignment to write down on a piece of paper without consulting with anyone what your understanding of the Nigerian nation is, there may be half of this all not knowing what to write, and the others will put diversion.